position, 6'11", number 51, MP.
Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers playing against the Detroit Pistons. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now we'll see how they overcome it.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. And it's Duren in at center. And for the 76ers, Joel Embiid is out there with MP. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's George in at the three, small forward. Grant, this season seems to be off to a strong start. Teams are coming together pretty quickly.
You know, B.A., what other choice is there? The competition is fierce in this league. So it's sink or swim right away the moment the season starts.
All right, let's go to the sideline for more on MP's record-breaking performance.
He just had an all-time night, breaking the NBA record for assists in a game. The old mark, 30 by Scott Skiles back in 1990. He told us, quote, "All credit goes to my teammates. They were the ones scoring. I was just passing." The league is still buzzing about it, guys.
No doubt about that. Thank you. Now here's MP. Pass to George. MP, a screen on Thompson. Here's Grimes. From the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Great instincts from MP. He's shown great potential as a passer in his young career.
And Harris throws it down.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
He throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Ivy outside. Harris outside. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
You know, you have to love how strong Maxey takes it inside. Feels like he can beat everyone to the cup.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Ivy outside. Harris against MP. There's Cunningham with a three. Out to Thompson. Duren the screen. Thompson with it. Grimes covering. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Gets the three ball to go. Harris has got his second basket on the night.
Well, on the offensive side of the ball, you'll often find Harris in that corner spot.
Ivy, right side. Back to Harris. Over MP. The bank shot, no good. All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, B.A. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy that really helps pull this team together.
Now here's MP. 5 points in the game. George for three. That one no good. Pistons trail by 5. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Here's MP. Pass to Grimes. Philadelphia moving it around. George passes to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Counted from distance. MP's got 8.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Now Cunningham. Duran with a screen on Maxey. And here's Cunningham outside. Knocks down the long J.
And Cunningham responds confidently at the other end.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And so it's Detroit with it. It's a 5-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Such a flashy player. The ball control Maxey has is really impressive.
Here's Cunningham. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Well, I think they found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now here's MP. 10 points for him. Drops in the 3. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now here's Cunningham. Ivy outside. Here's Harris. Banked it in off the glass. Harris has got 9.
He's often labeled as an outside shooter, but Harris does most of his scoring inside.
Fires for 3. And George with the basket on the assist by MP.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Detroit with the ball. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Pass to Duran. Here's Cunningham. Maxey covering. And here's Ivy from the arc. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, BA, the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
And MP throws it down.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Oubre comes in for George. And it's Edgecombe in for Grimes. Now here's Cunningham. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. Knocks it down from distance. 6 points for him.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from 3-point range.
Here's Edgecombe. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. Ivy outside. Thompson outside. Back to Harris. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Tries again. Harris outside. All alone. Rebound by Philadelphia.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Ivy outside. Pass to Harris. Gets a very good look and converts. Harris has got 11 points.
and he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
Pistons trail by 20. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Maxey, that's good.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so MP will bring it up for the 76ers. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
And it's Cunningham missing.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Back to MP, takes a three, and Philadelphia hits again from deep.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Ivy outside. Pass to Harris. And again, no good by Detroit.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Oh, wow!
Oh, my goodness. Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. Detroit calls timeout. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons, looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding, win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Two open that time. Made it look easy.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pistons. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. The Pistons second.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Lanier, the pass to Stewart. Here's Lanier. Detroit moving the ball around. Robinson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Stewart. MP with the block.
Wow, MP was ready for the shot and timed the block to perfection.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Holland. 13 points in the win against Brooklyn. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And again, no good by Detroit. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Inside, here's MP, and MP throws it down.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. Sixers ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Setting the floor for Detroit. Duncan Robinson is out there with Marcus Sasser. then it's Paul Reed, then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's Holland in at the small forward position. Sasser outside. It's Reed, high post. Pass to Robinson. Sasser outside, out left to the wing. Holland for three. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's MP, and the shot goes in. 31 points for MP.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Robinson. Three-pointer. And again, no good by Detroit.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by MP. Maxey's got 13.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Reed, and a strong finish with two hands.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
MP finds Maxey. Screen by MP. And Tyrese Maxey with a three. He's got 16.
You know, Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed.
Reed passes to Robinson. Here's Holland. George defending. Shot clock at 5. Back to Robinson. This one for three. Here's Sasser. Three-pointer, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Drummond passes to MP. Here's Edgecombe.
Are you kidding me?
Clear the deck.
Wow.
Wow, VJ Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
Detroit has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Robinson from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by George. Count that one, Reed.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, speeding in there and getting some airtime. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
The Pistons have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Now Reed. Pass to Stewart. Five to shoot. Here's Holland. Shoots over George. Holland can't hit.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
A closer. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with the dunk.
The Pistons shooting just 33% so far in this game. Pass to Holland. Stewart, a screen on George. Here's Holland. To the wing, right side. Sasser outside. There's the three. Gets the three to fall.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
MP, the pass to Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. The three is up. Holland with a rebound. Robinson on the wing. He had 22 in the win against Brooklyn.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
Maxey finds MP. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Maxey. Takes the three. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Holland. For three, Robinson. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's George. The rebound by Detroit. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
They won the season series last year, and on paper, it looks like they should do it again.
He drops it from range. MP's got 38 points.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Oh, MP with a block. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Guys, back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Holland. Will it go? And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Drummond's gotten his first bucket of the night. Sasser outside. Pass to Stewart. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
When you're a 6'8" pivot like Isaiah Stewart, you'd better have the strength to battle longer players.
Yeah, B.A., his game is all about power. Once he establishes position, it's hard to root him out of there. And man, he sets some teeth-rattling things.
For 3, Robinson on target from range. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. MP finds George. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, it's going to be a good challenge for them. Even though they expect to win, it could probably go either way, depending on how well they play.
The Pistons making a switch here. Tobias Harris checked in for Reed. Thompson comes in for Holland. Ivy's checked in for Robinson. And Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. And here's Ivy from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. MP, a screen on Ivy. For 3, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And here's MP. Now here's Maxey. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Cunningham passes to Stewart. And here's Harris, covered by MP. And again, the Pistons missing.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Here's Thompson for 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Oh, had a nice open look right there. Grimes has got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
MP against Harris. Back to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cunningham's gotten 3 of his 9 shots to fall so far. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
Your young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Philadelphia moving it around. McCain against Cunningham. Back to McCain. From downtown, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Harris on the wing. A minute 37 left in the first half of this game. 2 points. That one goes.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Oubre passes to Embiid. To the paint. Back to Embiid. Yep, that one goes.
2 strong points from Embiid. His MO is to own the painted area.
Ivy outside. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Harris. Now Thompson. He's covered by Oubre. Down low. Embiid. Good. And the assist goes to Embiid. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Harris's shot is good.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
MP, the pass to Embiid. MP, a screen on Duran. And Joel Embiid again. Embiid's got 6.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Cunningham looking around. Excellent D there from McCain. And so it's Philadelphia making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back after this.
An amazing stunt from your
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss
Checking out the Pistons, they should win this one. But we always talk about these trap games where a team comes in.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the 76ers.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams try hard, but they're disorganized. Not these guys.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, BA. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
They've got Tyrese Maxey, Paul George out there with MP. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Well, the Pistons shooting just 35% from the floor. Harris on the wing. It's stolen by MP. Maxey with it, picked up by Cunningham. MP, the pass to Grimes. Here's George. Back to MP. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 44.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And here's Ivy. No made baskets yet. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Back to Ivy. Fires the 3. And there's the call on Jalen Duran. That's his first foul of the game.
personal foul.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
For three, Maxey. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson passes to Harris. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Cunningham outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Ivy. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Such an explosive athlete. Maxey saw his chance and took it right to the rim.
Detroit has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Thompson scanning the floor. Cunningham outside. Over Maxey. And it's Cunningham missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Harris. MP with the block.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Screen by MP. On the wing, MP. For 3. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 47 points.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games. What timing on the alley-oop from Duren. That speaks to the chemistry and connection he has with his guys.
Maxey passes to MP. The 3. Oh, connects again.
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering.
And I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. It just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season. Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Well, injury's a nightmare for the Sixers, Grant. Last season, a league-high 55 different starting lineups.
Yeah, B.A., and their lowest win total since 2016. But some silver linings. Jared McCain was on track for Rookie of the Year before he went down, and Quentin Grimes also impressive.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Watford comes in for Embiid, and it's Edgecombe in for Grimes.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
MP finds Maxey. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible. Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 20-6 run. MP, the pass to George. Philadelphia moving it around. And here's MP from outside. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Pass to George. It's George on the wing. MP is screen on Thompson. No good on the 3.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And here's Duren. Cunningham outside. Out to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, here's Harris. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home.
Yeah, quick thinking right there by Edgecombe. He needs to keep being decisive off the catch.
Ivy outside. Back to Cunningham. Oh, MP with a block. Here's Maxey. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And it's Detroit with the ball. Ivy outside. Thompson outside. Here's Duren. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
MP, a screen on Ivy. Kicks it out to MP. For 3, George. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Ivy outside. Pass to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Ivy. The 3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Edgecombe's got 5 rebounds in the game. The drive by MP, and good! There's another!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. McCain comes in for Tyrese Maxey. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Robinson, he's checked in for Cunningham.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Ivy outside, puts up a 3. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist of the night. Philadelphia's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to MP, back to Oubre. Screen by MP. Oubre passes to MP. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. MP's got 56 in the game. The Pistons have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half. Robinson passes to Duren. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ivy. Back to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
How much power from Jalen Duren. Goodness.
Here's Edgecombe. Robinson defending. MP, a screen on Robinson. Here's Oubre. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 8 rebounds in the game. The Pistons have gone 50% from the field in the 3rd quarter. 8 of 16. Robinson can't hit. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Watford. And he comes up with a bucket.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Big time 2-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here. And some changes here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Holland comes in for Thompson. And Green is subbed in for Ivy. And Jaden Ivey, we've seen him come a long way as a player, Coach.
Yeah, it took some time, B.A., but we're now seeing the full range of his talent. He can be a force on offense and an absolute pest on D.
Duren with the bucket.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Back to MP. Lets the 3 fly. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Stewart outside. It's intercepted. Outside McCain. To the inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Reed comes in for Duren, and Cunningham subbed in for Green.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
MP with it, guarded by Stewart. Philadelphia moving it around. The 3 from Edgecombe. Buries it from 3. Edgecombe's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, you know everyone comes into the league with a 3-shot now, and Edgecombe is, of course, no exception.
Reed passes to Cunningham. To end the run, and it's good on the layup. Cunningham's got 10 points.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
MP finds McCain. Back to MP. Yet another bucket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss. Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
There's Cunningham with a 3. The rebound by MP.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
And again!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. The 76ers making a switch here. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Now here's Robinson. 12 seconds left in the third. 5 to shoot. Pass to Cunningham. Over McCain. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew
He's checked in for the Sixers. Watford comes in for Grimes. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Harris comes in for Stewart. Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for Robinson.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Cade and Ivey, they're the backcourt. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. And it's Duren in at the 5. Pass to Thompson. Hey, from beyond the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 14-5 run. McCain. Oh, Harris with the block. And here's McCain. Ivey defends. Back to MP. There's the triple. And got it! Another basket!
What a game from him! 72 points!
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. To the middle. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
Basketball is both a team sport and the game most impacted by a single player. A triple-double in a win ticks all the boxes as far as individual impact and team success. So just another day at the office, MP?
Not exactly. Happy with the win, obviously. But it feels good to be able to contribute across the board like that. give my teammates something special. And that kind of feeling, it doesn't ever really get old.
Well done tonight, MP. Thank you so much.
Hey, I appreciate you, Jim.
Back to you, Brian.
As always, thank you, Jennifer. And that'll do it, folks. With grit.